Hello everyone, Dark Blaine here, back playing some more AFK Arena. And in this video, I want to look at the swap scroll. So if you don't know what the swap scroll is, it's right here. This is what it looks like. You get your swap scroll when you complete chapter 24 of the campaign. So you have to be in chapter 25 to receive this. So if I click it here, and this is on my main account, by the way, I have not used the swap scroll on my main account. It is used to swap 2 heroes, hero level, ascension tier, signature item, and mythic furniture with one another. So basically you just swap those things onto another hero. And notice that it doesn't say engraving. And I believe Lil said this, but yeah, if you have engraving on a hero, you cannot swap them. So I have engraving on a lot of heroes, on quite a few heroes here. Go over to the heroes. Yeah, and yeah, I believe you cannot use the swap scroll on celestial, hypogeans, or dimensionals. But I do have Grizzle with the plus 30 engraving. Yeah, that means I can't use Grizzle for the swap scroll because of that engraving. If I didn't have that engraving on Grizzle, I would be able to use the swap scroll on him, which I wasn't planning on using the swap scroll on him anyway, so that's why I brought him up to that engraving, that plus 30 engraving. So yeah, you cannot use the swap scroll on heroes that you've already put engraving on. And yeah, I believe this only works for the main 4 factions, which are the Lightbearers, Maulers, Wilders, and Graveborn heroes. So yeah, it would just be way too overpowered if you could use it on the Celestial or Hypogean heroes. So that's why you can't use it on those 2 factions. So yeah, you could just go ahead and click on it here, and if you want to use it, just click Use. And it brings you to this replace hero. And you could select a hero to swap. So yeah, you could just click on the empty slots here, choose the heroes to swap here. And yeah, I don't think it matters. I don't think it matters which hero you put where. But yeah, it's just gonna swap the hero level, signature item, furniture, and engraving for the both heroes that you put on there. So yeah, as you can see, the main 4 factions are the only factions that you can use here, so just keep that in mind. So let's say I want to swap like Belinda. I'm not gonna do this, but let's just say that you want to swap Belinda with a different hero, like Fox, for example. Yeah, I'm not gonna do this, but let's just say you wanted to. Just go ahead and put those heroes there, and then you click the preview button, and the preview button will show you what each hero's stats and everything will look like, and then there should be a button that'll actually allow you to swap. But yeah, I don't want to do that, so I'm just going to exit out of there. And yeah, that's pretty much what the swap scroll is. I like this concept a lot. It could be very useful. I would use it with caution though. I would use it if you have a hero that you absolutely want to swap with another hero. And yeah, I also believe that you can't use this hero with other heroes that are in the heroic ship. So if I go over to the merchants, over to the heroic ship, yeah, I believe you can't use the swap scroll with heroes that are in the heroic ship. So heroes like, I believe Fane is in there. Heroes like Alaro and Fane you cannot use because they are in the heroic ship. And if you were able to swap them here, you would be able to collect all these resources. Yeah, and especially if you swapped it with a 5-star hero, you can get these resources down here as well. Which really wouldn't be fair, really. It would just be way too easy to get all these resources down here. So that's why you cannot use heroes that are in the heroic ship, or yeah, just new heroes in general. So yeah, those are really the restrictions for the swap scroll. But I think really anything other than you just have to use the main 4 factions, and you can't use heroes that are in the heroic ship. I believe those are the only 2 really main restrictions for the swap scroll. Yeah, if you're confused about which heroes you can use, you can just go ahead and go over to the screen here and just see all the heroes that you have that are available to swap. So yeah, that's the swap scroll. I also want to look at some heroes in each of the 4 factions that I would probably swap if I wanted to. I have pretty much all the heroes that I want to swap Ascended, so I'm actually not going to swap any heroes, but these would be the heroes that I would swap if I was given an opportunity to. I think I would probably swap with Rowan. If I didn't have Rowan built, I'd probably swap a hero that I had built that I didn't want to have built. I would swap them with Rowan. Yeah, Rowan's a very good support hero. I still use him in Chapter 40, and I probably will still use him for a long time to come here. Yeah, he's at that 99 furniture on this account. He also doesn't have the engraving. Yeah, another hero, if I didn't have built, I would probably swap with is Scarlet. She's very good for the bosses. She's the main reason why I've been able to max out damage on both the Riz and Soren boss. So yeah, I would definitely, if I didn't have her built, I would definitely swap her with a hero that I didn't want built anymore. Those are the 2 main ones from the libraries that I see off the bat that I would do that with. For the Maulers, the Maulers are kind of difficult to tell, really. Yeah, the Maulers are kind of difficult to tell. I'll just skip over them for now. The Wilders have a few heroes, like Iron. If I didn't have Iron built, Iron's a very good hero. In the 5-pull comp, he's very good at pulling the enemies together. So he's a very good hero in general. Also, I believe I would probably switch with Leica if I didn't have Leica built. Leica with that haste is very nice. That haste at the beginning of battles can really turn the battles into your favor. So yeah, Leica is a very good hero. And also Tassie is a very good hero. I don't use Tassie that much now though. But yeah, Tassie's a pretty good hero. And also Saurus, I think. If you don't have Scarlet. Yeah, Scarlet's kind of replaced Saurus now, but if you don't have Scarlet, yeah, Saurus is another pretty good boss option as well. He still does a lot of damage to the bosses. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend Saurus as much anymore because of Scarlet. And also Raku. There's a lot of heroes that if I didn't have built in the Wilders, I would switch with another hero. Because the Wilders are just so good. The Wilders and the Graveborn heroes are just amazing. Yeah, there's quite a few options here that I would go with. And also with the Graveborn, I'd go with Grizzle if I didn't have Grizzle built. Grizzle is a very good hero to switch. He does very well on the bosses as well. He also does very well in the Grez and Alna comp. So yeah, very nice hero. I don't need to swap him though because I already have him built. Just like most of these heroes, I have built. And that's why I never use the swap scrolls, because I have so many heroes built. And even then, at the time when the swap scroll came out, I believe it was over a year ago now that the swap scroll came out. I had quite a few heroes at the time built, so I didn't really need to use the swap scroll. And yeah, other heroes like Pharrell is a pretty good option. Damon, also a good option. Silas and Oden, also very good options to have on your teams for the Graveborn comp. So yeah, there are quite a few options for the Graveborn as well to use the swap scroll. And if you don't have those heroes built, and if you want to build one of those heroes, you can. I'm not going to tell you which hero specifically you should swap for. But yeah, just if you want to use the swap scroll, just choose a hero that you think will help your team out a lot. Just choose a hero that you want to build the most. Yeah, that's really the main thing with it, is just choosing a hero that you want to build the most, that you think will help out your team the most. Because you're only given one chance. You're only given one swap scroll. You're only given one chance to swap heroes. As far as I know, they're not planning on giving us a second swap scroll. So you're only given one opportunity to swap a hero. So you better make sure that one opportunity counts. Yeah, overall, my opinion on the swap scroll, I kind of like it. I kind of like the idea, like I said before, I like the idea of the swap scroll, being able to swap different heroes' ability or stats here, swapping their levels, their signature item, ascension tier, furniture. Yeah, being able to swap those is kind of a unique aspect, really. It's something it's a very cool aspect, really, in my opinion. And if you like this video, make sure to subscribe. Therell be a button above my head that'll allow you to do that. And if you want to see some more of my other videos, there'll be some videos to the left of your screen. And thanks for watching.